parents and guardians, and everyone who has contributed to the journey of this school. 35 years of secondary and technical education is an achievement worth celebrating. Ayuko. Coming back to Ejisu means something to me. Thank you, Madam Headmistress, for the kind invitation. I must say that I was very pleased to accept it, because coming to Ejisu is not just another official engagement for me. I have my own connection to this town. I am not a stranger to Ejisu. Many years ago, long before anybody called me administrator of GETFund, I was also a student here in Ejisu. I attended Ejisu Senior High School, not too far from here. So coming back to Ejisu this morning brings back memories of my own school days. I remember being a young student here, not far from here. Just like many of you, with my own hopes and ambitions, but also with the uncertainties that come with being young and wondering what the future holds. And that is why I want the students here today to understand that I can relate to where many of you are today. At the time, I certainly did not know that one day I'll return to Ejisu as administrator of the GETFund. What my school days taught me. My own school days were not without challenges. Things were always not easy financially at home, and there were times when getting to school itself meant walking long distances. Looking back, those experiences taught me resilience, discipline, and the importance of making the most of every opportunity I had. I also understand today something that I could not fully appreciate then. Your circumstances may affect your journey, but they do not have to determine where you end up. I share this because there may be a student sitting here this morning who is also facing difficulties at home. Do not allow those circumstances to make you give up on yourself. My situation was worse. Where you are today does not determine where you can be tomorrow. Now let me speak directly to the students. Everybody else, please permit me, this part is for them. Some of you here this morning are doing very well. Your results are good and your teachers are pleased with you. Congrats. Keep it up. For those who may be struggling, whether academically or because of circumstances at home, I want you to remember what I have just shared with you. Do not allow your present circumstances to limit what you believe is possible for your future. You will not get everything right the first time. None of us does. When things do not go as expected, learn from the experience. Ask for help when you need it and keep going. Let me also say something about technical education. For too long in this country, technical and vocational education has sometimes been treated as a second choice, as though it is only for students who could not pursue another path. That perception must change. The skills you are learning here are skills that Ghana need. Think about the people who wire our homes and hospitals, maintain machines in our factories, repair equipment, work on our roads and buildings, and keep many of the systems we depend on running. These are skilled people whose work is essential to the development of our country. And the nature of those skills is also challenging. Artificial intelligence and digital technologies are changing the way we work, including in technical fields. That is why I encourage you not only to develop your practical skills, but also to learn how to use technology to improve what you do. A technician who combines practical ability with digital skills will be better prepared for the opportunities of the future. So be proud of the education you are receiving here. take your technical training seriously, continue to learn and develop skills that will create opportunities for you and enable you to contribute meaningfully to the development of Ghana, our country. I've spoken about the responsibility of our students and the importance of taking technical education seriously. But we must also recognize that students and teachers need the right environment and the right resources to succeed. Government therefore has a responsibility to provide the infrastructure, equipment, and support our schools need. Let me briefly highlight some of what government is doing through GETFund. First, government is in the process of procuring 266-seater buses for senior high school. And I want to put it on record that as soon as the buses are delivered, I'll make sure this school gets one.
That is good. That is good. That is good.
As you are aware, transport is important to the effective running of our schools, whether it is for academic programs, sporting facilities, educational trips, or other essential school activities. Under the instructions of His Excellency, the President of the Republic, GETFund is procuring 2 million metal monodecks and chairs for educational institutions across the country to address the perennial furniture shortages. And I also want to put on record that I'll make sure that your school gets a portion of that. Providing both local and scholarship to enable our graduate students build their capacities for the world of work is something that GETFund is pursuing in line with the President's vision. This year, we are awarding about 8,000 local scholarships to students in our tertiary institutions and about 400 foreign scholarships. We are also in the process of constructing boreholes for schools that have a need for them. So if Ejisu Senior High Technical School has a need, you should let me know before I leave here. Celebrating this occasion, GETFund is busily working to supply bunk beds and mattresses, furniture, etc. to some of the district schools across the country this year. And I have just been told before I came here by your headmistress that you want to return to single track. So I'll make sure that you get some of these facilities, the bunk beds and the mattresses, so it can help in reverting to a single track. We have also continued on the construction of new structures, renovating existing ones to address the infrastructure gap in the schools. And here too, the headmistress has also drawn my attention to some uncompleted GETFund projects here. So before I leave, I will have a discussion with her to decide on which one we will have to support. Particularly relevant to us here at Ejisu Senior High Technical School, GETFund is collaborating with UNESCO to train TVET teachers in artificial intelligence and digital skills. 2 weeks ago, I signed an agreement on behalf of GETFund with UNESCO to upgrade the skills of the TVET teachers in artificial intelligence and digital skills. So your tutors are also going to benefit from this experience. Beyond government funding, we also recognize that the needs within our education sector are significant and government cannot address all of them alone. That is why, as part of President Mohammed's vision for education, GETFund has launched what we call the Education Financing and Partnership Initiative. Through this initiative, we are reaching out to private companies, NGOs, development partners, trusts and foundations, faith-based organizations, alumni associations, and individuals to partner with government to provide additional financial and logistical support to our educational institutions. As part of this broader effort, GETFund has also launched a collective nationwide furniture appeal, which is calling on relevant stakeholders, private companies, alumni associations to support schools that continue to face furniture challenges. These initiatives are based on a simple understanding: improving education in Ghana cannot be the responsibility of government alone. It requires all of us to play our part. And this brings me directly to the theme for today's celebration: the role of stakeholders. If we want our schools to succeed, then every stakeholder has a part to play. Government and GETFund must continue to provide the financing, infrastructure, equipment and support that our schools need. We have a responsibility to do that well and to ensure that the resources entrusted to us are used effectively. Our teachers and school leaders have the responsibility of educating, guiding and preparing our young people for the future. The work you do every day in the classroom has an impact that goes far beyond the school. To our parents and guardians, your role is equally important. Take an interest in your children's education, encourage them, guide them, and work with your teachers. The education of a child cannot be left to the school alone. Our old students also have an important role to play. You understand this school, you are part of its story, and you can help create opportunities for those coming. A challenge to the alumni and corporate group. To the old students of Ejisu Senior High Technical School and the businesses representing here this morning, I have a simple request: come and partner with us. Through the Education Financing and Partnership Initiative and the Collective Nationwide Furniture Appeal, there are practical ways to support this school and others like it. My final word to the students. My dear students, let me come back to you one last time. As I told you earlier, I was once a student here in Ejisu, precisely at Ejisu Senior High School. I did not know then where life would take me, just as many of you may not know exactly where your own journey will take you. What I can tell you is this: do not give up because things are difficult. Take your education seriously. Believe in your ability to improve. Learn from your setbacks. Develop your skills and keep moving. Years from now, some of you sitting here today will become presidents, vice presidents, engineers, technicians, GETFund administrators, and what have you. In conclusion, Madam Headmistress and Nana Chairman and members of the Board of Governors, all students, parents and guardians, and my dear students, I once again congratulate you on 35 years of secondary and technical education. May the years ahead continue to produce young men and women with the skills, character, and determination to contribute to the development of our country. To Ejisu Senior High Technical School, I say once again, Ayuko, thank you for your kind